Hey everyone, Jeff here, Water Tucky 1620. What I'm showing you is I'm actually plumbing. I'm showing you my plumbing. So I've got the seat on. I can take this off for a second to show you. And I run the lines. All right. Just sit up. There we go. It's in place. There we go. All right. And as you can see on this one, these are called reducers, just like anything else that you get, see, obviously all know what reducing means, I hope. So this is actually an inch inside diameter. This one here now it's a 5/8 diameter, right? Almost. So it goes from an inch to 5/8. So what I'm doing is running this hose through off the heat exchanger, the first heat exchanger, and then I have two others. I got one here on this side and one on the right side, so the left and the right side. And the two heat exchangers underneath the seat, which is basically your main supply. These ones here just run and circulate the fluid and allows the fluid to travel through the motor through here and this pipe over here. And of course right here, it's just a cover. You think it's a thermostat goes in there. There's no thermostat in this motor. The only thing that really detects if we have an engine overheat or a problem is this right here, this little hose. It's like a vent hose coming off of there. And you have a cap. You have basically a good old radiator cap by Stant, which I have one. I'll put it on there. It has that clip thing on the top so you can burst it. That way you can breathe in case you overheat or whatever, something like that, just to help you maybe get it back to the house or whatever. If you can't go into the house, the trailer, whatever. So anyways, I'm showing this because I'm mocking it all up, so making sure I've got it all right. I ordered everything thanks to that place owned by that guy named, what's his name, Bezos? Something like that, But thank you to that corporation for applying some parts. Anyways, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And then like and comment, subscribe, leave me a note, leave me an idea. Maybe one of you might say, hey, or somebody that knows Polaris's or knows these motors and knows what I'm doing is going, hey, what are you doing? Maybe you got something else in mind that I don't see so far that I haven't done that can't be done. So, I've done the steering. I put another extra mount over here. I fabricated it, I showed you. So this can sit over here, over that, because it's going to go straight into the water pump, because the water pump's here. And then in this end is just another, it looks like there's a thermostat in there. There isn't. Like I said, it's all pressurized right here from the cap. There's no thermostat. So, anyways, I'm going to get going. I'm going to shut up. Let's go with this one. So it is going to be in the way. I am going to have to go. Yeah, I'm going to have to do what I did on the other side. getting some manual tools to do some manual labor. As somebody I used to work with, who's actually an American Indian man, gentleman that I worked with, he would call it Emmanuel labor. You get it? Emmanuel labor. So yes, I worked with people with other races and they made fun of themselves. Alright, y'all. Alright. See, I gotta pull that out. No. Sucks. It's a dumb idea. I know y'all are thinking, what the hell? Well, trying to make it to work for myself, but obviously I'm not. Had to go get the big one. See, now it's going down. There we go. Now, I forgot to bring my hook. Haha. Little dental work, maybe. You know, this is real good dental work here. What I'm doing is I'm taking my my hook here, and I get it into the hose, and I'm pulling it so the hose will go over the fitting. And no, you think am I poking the hose inside of it? No, because I'm not pushing on it that hard. I'm just kind of pulling it, just kind of like, it's like putting a sock on your, you know, you help it. That's what I'm doing. I'm helping it. Well, you know, as you can tell, this is not easy for me to do, and I just moved the camera again. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, look at it. See what happens when you hit yourself? Look at that vein. Well, anyways, you all get the idea. I'm going to work on forcing this on here. Well, not forcing it, putting it on here. And then I'm going to see what I got lengths here wise. Took and then this one. And then, once I get it where I want on that, I get it right, obviously I'll put it in and I'll go around using my, I'll show you what I'm going to use to fasten the hose. If you can see it back there, that whole kit, I have these hose fittings. These are the best way to go, better than anything else that I can think of. And of course, I got this at the good old Bezos online shopping wholesale store. So then this red hose I have in my hand, I have what I do with my brake. Now there it is. It's a brake cooler. As you can tell, if you look at it, see? All right, yes, and fluid runs through this. The fluid runs through this, it's gonna be like bolted like right here. So I'll have it like this. Then I have another hose that'll come up and go to there. And I'm trying to steer with the red theme the best I can. I know my hand's getting dirty, make it look great, but anyways, it'll go here. And then I will take some of this big hose here, and then right here on this side where the water pump is, I have to make an elbow. And I still got to make an elbow for the end on my heat exchanger there underneath the seat. At the end of it, I need to make a U there. So I'm just showing you got this hose here it's coming off this heat exchanger on this side, and it runs over to the other one. So I have that to do too, and I'm just showing you the basics. If you have any questions, concerns about it, let me know in the comments. Or thank you for liking and subscribing. And I'll keep showing you things that I can show, as I keep going, as I move forward. But this is one of the biggest things. After that, a lot of it's just here and there stuff. And to the point where I get carburetors back on and the fuel lines hooked up and the fuel pump hooked up and I got other things I'll show you as I go, all right? So I want to thank you again, all of you, for even if you don't leave a comment, thank you all for those that are downloading it or sharing or giving me a subscribe. Thank you for subscribing if you do. Thank you for all those that are in the age groups that I look at, that are sharing, that are looking. I just want to thank everybody for this. It's amazing to know that people are interested, and I'm trying to make it as interesting as I can. Yes, I know I shoot other videos that are kind of maybe antiquated in a way because they show me smoking weed. But a lot of people like that because, anyways, that's beside my point. The point is I just want y'all to see what I'm doing. I don't want you to get a perspective of how and what one person is doing without any help. So, and I'm not begging for help. I'm just saying it's not any help, So, hey, I do what I can with the manuals that I have right here, too. So I have the internet to find out things. So I have a bunch of tools to make it look right and do right. Do right and go right, and run right, and you can all say, hey, man, look at what he did, like I say all the time, I'm going to say this, without that new liver, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't even be here making this video. I already know it. I would have been dead a year ago. So, I'm here. Don't forget, people. It said, I have it on my logo. Donations do save lives. So, any organ that you deem good in your body, donate. Put it on your driver's license, whatever. Carry a card, I don't know, whatever you got to do. That way someday somebody along the line, and I know we all have to pass one way or the other, but maybe there might be something inside that body that might still be good, no matter what, So just all take that in consideration, please. And look at my playlist. If you look at my line, my page, and on my channel, I do have a couple things loaded up on liver disease, liver transplant, organ donation. So they're there. And the other information I'm still trying to gather. I'm still trying to get a hold of a hospital I want to be a part of this. So I've got a long work there. So I got a lot of people I got to talk to. But thank you all.